guys, happy Halloween. Tracy's favorite day of the year, as you guys will soon see. Going home to make preparations for the fire tonight. Gotta split some wood, get it out there, get all our electronic surveillance equipment in place and charged and ready to rock. We'll see ya tonight.
Okay guys, in preparation for tonight's festivities, we're splitting out some wood. Oh, she's got selective hearing. Who are you people? I've never seen you before.
Come on. Good girl.
Does this remind anybody of anyone else? Same trailer and everything.
I just turned this on and that sounded like a knock. I don't know if it caught it or not. Wait till you hear the information Tracy found out today. It blew my mind. Happy Halloween, everybody. And we want to give a special happy Halloween to Kevin and Dearly and Daniel, because without Kevin's help, we wouldn't even be being seen by all of you. Obviously, probably won't see this video until really late tonight, or most likely tomorrow, because it's only about 7:15 p.m. right now. We just started, basically.
Yeah.
But that little thing that I told you, Tracy had to tell you, it's quite an amazing story.
It's a very amazing story. I told the guys that I work with about the YouTube channel and everything, and there's a young guy that I work with. Hi, Ethan. And he mentioned to his dad about our channel and about the Bigfoot thing, and his dad was like, oh yeah, well, we have family that has a farm right near where those guys live, very close, as a matter of fact, and
Same township.
same township as ours, and it's a small township, so it could only be one of a few places. And he said that the river went through the farm and everything, and he said, yeah, he said everybody that's ever been there has seen or heard them. To which this guy that told me this was kind of shocked, because he had never discussed this with his dad before. And so when, he said, well, you believe in them? Oh, yeah. He's like, I've had my own encounters with them over there. And then he said that a cousin of his, 30, 40 years ago, and this was before the kid told him anything about it, just mentioned our channel, didn't tell him any details. And he said, 30, 40 years ago, my cousin saw one throwing rocks in the river. What kind of a detail is that? When he said that to me, my mouth hit the floor, because that's just an absolutely amazing thing. And he didn't say anything about the rock throwing incident that we had to his dad, and his dad just threw that out there. This guy didn't even know that he had family that had a farm that close to us until he started discussing the Bigfoot Sasquatch with his father. So it's pretty amazing that they know it's here, they've all seen it, and they've seen it throwing rocks in the river. That detail just kind of freaked me out when he said it.
He specifically named the same small town we live in, the same township, obviously. Excuse me, said it was a large 400 or something acre farm. Well, the property right across the river from us is owned by the people that live over there, and over there meaning their house is 3/4 of a mile that way, maybe even a mile. It's quite a distance. It's probably 5-minute drive from here to get there. So, but this is a very, very large piece of property right here. We're right on the edge of 2 counties. In fact, if you follow the river down less than a mile, you're in another county. So what are the odds of this river running through that person's property that isn't the same one? He's going to find out what their last name are, and we're going to find out if it is the people that we believe own, or at least if it's the same last name we believe owns this property across from us. That would be quite amazing if it turns out to be that piece of property and that was this river from 40 years ago.
Yeah, and that detail just blew me away when his dad just volunteered that he, one was seen throwing rocks into the river. That just stunned me.
Did you hear that?
No? What'd you hear?
Like a wood crack sound? We're using a microphone sitting between us because there's somebody still out cutting corn in their field at this hour. Not that it's that late, but I cannot use a parabolic dish right now because of that, because obviously it would be super loud in there.
Yeah.
So it's kind of screwing up our listening part of this night.
But it's early.
I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's just a constant whining noise, and I know that's the sound of corn being cut.
Why they would wait till Halloween night to do that is beyond me.
It's pretty darn quiet. It's a little breezy too, which kind of stinks because it keeps smoking us. Hi, Salem.
But it's very clear.
Yeah, full moon tonight.
Blue moon, Halloween moon.
Yeah, so far it's clear. It's supposed to be a 90% chance of rain overnight, but hopefully it holds off for a few hours.
I mean, when is that ever going to line up again? Blue moon on a Saturday, Halloween, when we turn the clocks back and we get an extra hour. Never happen again. Hi, Salem.
Man, them cars are loud over there.
I know it.
I'm sure this microphone picked that up, but again, that road's almost a mile from here if you heard that car.
It also doesn't help that people around here drive POS vehicles that they think sound good, when in reality they're just loud, obnoxious, and stupid. Having your muffler fall off does not make your car cooler.
I just heard something over there again.
Heard the water.
Maybe that was that. But we have our whole electronics arsenal out, research and documentation arsenal out here with us.
And I'm wearing my own personal parabolic dish today. This hood really channels the sound whatever direction I'm facing.
What the hell was that? Oh, another POS vehicle. Shocking. Earlier I was leaving to go somewhere. I went out to the car and I was waiting for my little man dog to do his business, and I was standing right there looking back towards the house, and a knock came straight across the river from us, and that was 5 o'clock?
Yep.
No, yeah, about 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
Hey, I can see the moon coming up. Right over there.
Yep. Now why you put me in this chair? This is my jack-o'-lantern selection for this year. I always make this one for my dogs. I always have. The one on the other hand is the one that I made for my kitties. And that actually, funny story, over 25 years ago when I bought the first pattern book that I ever bought, that was the first pattern that I ever carved this way into a pumpkin, because that's the one my mom picked. So that cat in the moon pattern was the first one I ever did. And then we have my personal favorite, my wizard, Starkeeper. And then of course, the big guy.
And the lone wolf. And the lone wolf.
I said it's one for my doggies.
Still got your Halloween shirt on?
I do have my Halloween shirt on.
What did you guys see was doing Halloween? I'll tell you.
I do have my Halloween. I'm not wearing the hat because it's just too cold for the hat. It's got the Halloween shirt on.
Cool Halloween shirt.
It sparkles.
I'm trying to zoom in on it some.
Sparkly.
There you go.
Sparkles. The best part was I walked into work today and there were a couple newer cashiers that were kind of shy about putting on their Halloween gear, and I walked in this morning, face fully made up, with my hat. Morning. One of the guys looked at me and said, "Happy Halloween," and I looked at him and I just said, "Is it Halloween? Is it?" What?
We took a little break to wait for the rain to come up, and then we started hearing crap across the river.
It was like a clicking, growling noise.
Well, I got my spotlight in hand.
What? I mean, the whole time you were over there, it was still going on. Wow, those trees got bare real quick, didn't they?
Yep. What's that?
What?
The eye shine. See it? Do you not see that?
I see that, yes. I don't know.
We got eye shine, guys, and it just moved. There it is again. I think it's just a raccoon. Raccoon, there's another one. Is that another one? The eye shine was just a raccoon. 2 raccoons, actually.
Hi, Chloe. What are you doing on the roof?
That breeze sucks, though. Sure makes it cold. Smoke keeps blowing in our face. Here comes the moon. Our cat's on the roof.
Chloe. I know that meow anywhere. She's going over to the tree to get down.
Mr. Casey. Mr. Casey's not a very talkative cat unless he wants out.
Yeah. He's the cat that adopted us.
Right now there's 5 of our cats out here with us that we can see. That's pretty freaky, guys, when you hear something, then you shine a light, and then you see eye shine. That one's looking cool.
Oh. What I wouldn't give to be about 10 years old and out trick-or-treating right now.
As soon as it comes up enough, I'm going to turn the night vision camera towards it. I just heard something else.
So did Casey.
Like,
Yeah, so did Casey. He ran down to the edge of the river. Hi, raccoons. Got some weird eye shine right now. Oh, there's 2 of them. Hi, guys. Hi, babies.
We could not have had a whole lot better weather for Halloween tonight, guys. Other than if the breeze had stayed gone, it would be really nice.
There's the chatter again.
I just saw eye shine again. Over here. Over there. Up to the right, somewhere in there. I thought I did when you panned across there. Go to someone else's homestead, Smoke.
Go that way. Thank you.
We're trying to carry a conversation, guys, but we're also trying to listen. Cat in a tree.
Spazzy
Man.
cat.
If we're lucky, we might be able to sit out here for half an hour in the future. Although next week is supposed to be pretty nice.
Can only hope.
And we both grew up in large cities. I grew up in Westland, and at that time it was the 10th largest city in the state. And she lived in Livonia, and I believe it was the 3rd largest city in the state.
One of them. Great for trick-or-treating, though.
So we both grew up in the city, but we both like this much more. Rocks around Sasquatch or not. Window breaking Sasquatch or not.
Funny story, too. Our two dogs that we used to have, our two Cocker Spaniels, got skunked twice. Both in the city.
Never up here.
Never up here. Mm-mm. Both times in our own backyard.
What'd you hear?
That chatter again. But it's not raccoon chatter.
Y'all might not see this till Monday with all the editing it's going to take to do this and make it look good.
I don't know.
Did you hear it?
I heard it. It's Halloween. It could be anything.
Well, things are looking good, guys, if you like creepy sounds.
And creepy nights. But we know not everybody gets to have a bonfire on Halloween.
That's why we're glad to share it with you guys. It looks like the wind's kind of died down for right now.
Yep. Oh, look at that moon through those trees. That is just gorgeous.